Hello, collective. How's everyone doing? I was going to save this message for tomorrow, but I was just told to speak my mind. So that's what I'm going to do. Um, I had spoke about distance and the twin flame dynamic and how it just doesn't exist, right? Energetically. Anyways, physically, yes, just not energetically. Now, but what I really wanted to talk about was the karmic dynamic. I hope you can't hear all those dogs barking because there's a fire truck passing by. But the karmic dynamic and how energetically the distance is prominent, like it's always there. However, in the physical, there is no distance, when you are in a karmic situation. More than likely, and I'm speaking from experience, okay, from my own situation, so I don't want anyone to get all butthurt if it does resonate. But if it does resonate, the thing is that that's good. It's my messages will be beneficial to you. Okay. So more than likely when we are in the energetic aspect of these karmic situations are distance. Okay. It's a fucked up thing when distance becomes the most prominent aspect of your whole dynamic. Okay. Now, that's how you can tell, though, the difference also, okay, in your energy levels. Okay. When you have reached your highest vibration, you will see the difference. Anyways, distance is always there, even when you are together. Okay. These are clear signs that you are in a karmic situation. Things are very common, things are very planned, they're just regular relationships. Okay. But yet the energy between the two beings is very much distant, although the physical beings are still there with one another. Okay. I mean, two people who are having dinner, and like I said, I'm talking about my past experiences. Two people that are having dinner, sitting down and just eating, right? But yet have absolutely nothing to say to each other, and continuously try and create a connection that energetically does not exist. Right? And the thing is that even with these moments of quiet time and, time to be still with one another and actually appreciate one another's presence, are those times where it is clear that the distance is there. And I'm not saying like you should be all lovey-dovey and all over each other. However, because even when those things are being done, because, you're trying to force a connection, so then you go to bed and you sleep with each other or whatever. And the thing is, no matter how many times you even do that, the connection, the energetic connection in these karmic relationships is not there. No matter how many different types of intimate situations that you try to create, whether it be, like I said, in the bedroom, you go be spontaneous, fuck in the car, whatever the case may be. Okay, go have dinner, go on a trip or whatever it is. And yet you are consistently trying to build this connection energetically, or just actually, a lot of people aren't even aware of the energy. That's why I'm speaking this. The thing is, most people are just trying to create a connection. However, to see and to feel that the connection is not there should be very, like, profound. You know, you should be able to see that and feel that at some point. Do you know what I mean? Instead of trying to create an energetic connection through means of creating bonding moments. However, the energy is not there. It's been done time and time and time again. You know, how much work, time, and energy must you put into something that you know is not there? And this will only happen in a karmic dynamic when a twin flame is with a karmic. Okay? I'm sure this may happen with regular karmic people. I don't know. The thing is that these are cycles. Okay? And to not recognize these cycles of distance is creating a huge blinder. You know, it's creating a blockage, a huge blockage, not only for your own perception of what reality is, but for your own perception of who you are and who you are trying to be and supposed to be. You know, if you cannot be in a dynamic where you can truly just exist in the way that you want to, I mean, the distance is basically right in front of your face, and yet we continuously try and create bonds, you know? The twin flame, for the twin flames, you guys, you're already bonded. And you already know that. The older ones, I already know this. Okay? The older twins know this already. But yet, oh my goodness, here's another thing. Then we have another dynamic going on within this karmic shit, right? We got the first karmic, you know, with the first relationships. And then we have the masculines who are unhappy and who are like dating outside the relationships. And that's a whole nother level of karma to clear up, you know? And that dynamic is very different because it's a back and forth dynamic, which has nothing to do with the twin flame at all, because there is no back and forth. You know, that's very untrue, by the way. I just want to say that. That's a very low vibrational dynamic. That's a very low self-worth dynamic. So that has nothing to do with the twin flame. I wish people would quit teaching that shit. Real talk. But now, that's a whole different level of karma, right? To clear up, and a whole different energetic shit to clear up. That's more on top of what you're already going through in your main dynamic, you know, your 3D main dynamic, your karmic relationship. So anyways, recognizing these behaviors, recognizing these profound distant moments within an intimate moment, supposedly, are so noticeable. But yet, a lot of us choose to just keep going with the so-called flow, right? Of what we think life should be. And that's really not a good way to be living life, quite honestly. But anyways, the energy doesn't lie is what I'm saying. Okay? If you are a twin flame, you will always be called to your twin energetically, mentally, in your heart space, in every way. And if you are in a karmic relationship, you're always going to feel alone, because the distance is inevitable. Those relationships were put into play for a reason. It was your choice, that's just the way how shit goes. That's the way of life. However, it's up to you to recognize that shit just ain't right. Shit just ain't right. And there needs to be some fucking changes. Other than that, you're just going to continuously be in that dynamic of distance. Constant distance within these karmic relationships because the energy just does not flow correctly. It never will. And only trying to force an energetic connection by sleeping with someone over and over again, or by, creating, like I said, intimate moments with somebody who you don't even want to be intimate with. Like, these unnecessary steps are should be learnt by now. They should be recognized and learnt. And then, I don't know. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm just trying to explain to you how to recognize these cycles, these types of relationships that we stay in. You know what I mean? The energy, pay attention to the energy, twin flames. That's all I'm saying. So, like I said, the distance is there, but yet energetically it's there. However, physically it's not there, because the karmic relationship, you're always trying to force the fucking connection. For years and years, people do this. I did it, for a very long time. But I recognized what it was and removed myself from it. And that's what us divine beings do. Okay? That's the only way that we can energetically align with who we truly are, and then align with where we're supposed to be on our own, with our soul fam, with our twin, whatever it is, but we have a fucking mission to complete. We have a mission, and it's way deeper than these dynamics that we were and are, creating for ourselves, these karmic dynamics. Anywho, don't fight against the energy, everybody, okay? Recognize that shit, and if you are going through this type of dynamic, you need to learn how to heal yourself while you're in it. Do your meditations, do your excuse me, that's my son interrupting. Do your workouts, do your alone time, your grounding, your connect with the animals, get barefoot in the grass, in the soil, do what you got to do to ground yourself. And I don't know, you can begin the healing while you're still in those dynamics. However, it's just very important for you to recognize them. Okay. So anyways, All right, I have to go cook dinner. It's getting late. Sending everybody peace, love, and light. Until next time.